New phenomenon. Doesn't make women pregnant. It's a sophisticated monitor that according to the manufacturer, determines the precise and best time to conceive a child with the greatest possible scientific accuracy. That's its claim. ABC's Lindsay Davis explains how it works.
It's mostly the heart.
39-year-old Shirin Weiss is about to become a mom for the first time. And she and her husband did it the old-fashioned way. Kind of.
You start trying and then it's not happening. First month, second month, 3 months, 4 months. You're not, okay, maybe next month. And when it doesn't happen, then you get upset. We, I think, decided to get sort of IVF treatment by the end of the summer if it hadn't happened.
But Dr. Jacques Moritz assured the couple there was nothing wrong with either of them, and they should wait a bit longer before committing to IVF. That was fine with Shirin, who was apprehensive about the often grueling fertility procedure.
Expensive, it's invasive, you have to get shots every day, it takes over your life, and I was getting scared about that. And one day Dr. Moritz told me, hey, there's something new, do you want to try it?
The something new is a device called Duo Fertility, which has recently been approved by the FDA. The tiny sensor measures your body's vital signs, sleep patterns, menstrual cycle, and your temperature 20,000 times a day, then tells you the optimum time for you to conceive. The sensor is worn under the arm and collects data even while you sleep. Every couple of days, it's uploaded to the company in Cambridge, England, where the data is analyzed and returned to the patient by email.
This is like a personal trainer with a temperature monitor, and your personal trainer is in England giving you emails and telling you what to do.
Duo Fertility claims that 6 months of Duo Fertility has a 38% success rate compared to 1 cycle of IVF, which has a 36% success rate. Dr. Moritz says he's given it to 10 patients, resulting in 3 pregnancies. But he's quick to point out that Duo Fertility is not a substitute for IVF.
IVF is excellent for people that have tubal problems, meaning the tubes are blocked. You can use the Duo till you turn blue in the face. You will not get pregnant if the tubes are blocked.
I get so excited, but you cannot believe it.
But for those longing to be parents and have no health issues, Duo Fertility may take at least this part of the guesswork out of parenthood.
Hi, thanks to Lindsay. And the device costs $795. If it doesn't work after 12 months, the company says it will give you your money back.
Well,
all right. Let's bring in Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Oh, I think we're a little bit happier about it than you appear to be about
a little more measured.
Okay, let's pros and cons here. Should couples who are having trouble conceiving, should they get their hopes up with this?
Here's what I like about it. And first of all, this is the device right here. This little thing goes under your armpit, and then this connects to your computer and downloads all this information to the computer. Isn't that sexy?
How long do you have to wear that?
Constantly. You want to collect data over a long period of time. Now, on the pros side, what I'm excited about by this is this kind of represents the future. This is tracking biometrics, or in this case, your body temperature, your behavior, and integrating it, analyzing it. Yes, you have the British experts weighing in on what you should do. I think most people know what to do to try and conceive. And I think that can be very empowering for a couple who wants to get some sense of control over a process that's not so easy to control.
Right.
On the negative, it is not going to help male factor infertility. It is not going to help open blocked tubes, and it is really not a replacement for the true cases that go to IVF that can be really, transformative.
Talk about the placebo effect, though.
30% of the time, Robin. That is absolutely correct. 30% of the time. So the placebo effect refers to the fact that when you're given a sham treatment or just, salt water instead of a medication,
even with this?
30% of the time, that mind-body connection. So you know what? I tell my patients, when you're trying to conceive, you want to relax, you want to do it the old-fashioned way, and you want to try not to make it a science project until you absolutely need to.
How closely does this tell you when you should go for it?
Well, it to the day, to the hour.
To coin a phrase.
I don't think
I was trying to say it. Morning.
I actually like that phrase better.
I don't think you have to, run out of work. It pinpoints it to a period of, several hours to days.
Right.
And you know what? The bottom line is you really want to try to relax because it can be a very stressful process. And if you are able to get pregnant, your sex will probably not be the same again after that. So.
But you get your money back.
That's
I
right.
love that.
There you go.
Get your money
It's
back.
a good investment.
And the moral is, if you first don't succeed, try again.
All right.
George is sweating. Doctor, we thank you.
You bet,
Jen
you guys.
Ashton.